Morning, Stratford School. Mrs. Caravan here. So today we're going to be making a hummingbird feeder. Right now it's springtime and all the flowers are starting to bloom outside and the weather's getting warmer. So the hummingbirds are coming back from their wintering ground down south and they're looking for some food. They've had a long journey and they're probably pretty hungry. So we're going to be making a feeder. So it's going to be out of some recycled materials. So we've got a bottle. There's a straw on the bottom, a hole in the bottom with a straw, and I made a red flower because the hummingbirds are attracted to flowers. And you need some wire or string or something to hang your feeder with. So you're probably wondering, so I've got a hole in the bottom of my bottle. How come the water isn't coming out of my bottle? Well, that's because of air pressure. Right now, there's high air pressure. The pressure outside is high, and it's pushing down into that little straw. And inside, there's some low air pressure. The pressure inside isn't as strong, so it's keeping the water inside the straw. Pressure always wants to go from high pressure to low pressure. It's always moving in that direction. So if I take this cap off, then the pressure inside here is going to increase. This outside air pressure is going to go in the hole here and increase the pressure here. And that's going to force the water to come out. So watch this. I'm going to change the pressure inside my bottle. And watch. I'm going to make a little bit of a mess here. Look, the water comes out. If I tighten the cap back up and stop that air pressure, it stays in. If I squeeze my bottle, it comes out again. So another way that the water is going to be coming out of these is because it's going to be outside and the temperature is going to be changing outside. So when this water heats up a little bit in the sun, it probably will squirt out a little bit of your hummingbird food, but hopefully not too much will come out. All right, so how are we going to make this? So what you're going to need for this project: one bottle with a cap. I've got a Gatorade bottle, which I found was a little bit hard to cut through. I found an empty soap bottle I was able to use. That was actually pretty easy to cut through. I put my straw on the bottom here. So any kind of bottle that you have that needs to have a tight fitting cap. All right, so you're gonna need a bottle. You're gonna need some ribbon or string or wire to hang it with. I used a red cup to make my little flower. So something red that's not gonna get ruined outside. So you could even use some fabric if you have any felt or something, but something red. I've got a red cup that I used to cut up. You're gonna need a straw, and you're gonna need something to help poke the hole in your bottle. A knife, so you might need a parent to help you with this part, a knife or a nail, something to help poke a hole. And you're gonna need a glue gun or some Gorilla Glue, something to seal up the hole where the straw goes in. So the first thing you're gonna do is cut a little hole in the bottom. I already did this. Cut a little hole that your straw is gonna fit in. So you're gonna put your straw in. You don't wanna go in too far. You want to go in, well, you want to put your hole near the bottom, and you only want to go in about ½ an inch because you want the hummingbird to be able to get his beak in there. Okay, so you're going to glue this down and make sure it's secure, and you want to add an angle up. Okay, so I'm going to pause this while I glue mine. All right, so hold on. Okay, so I have my straw inside. You can see it's sticking at an angle, and it's short on the bottom there. So then I'm going to take my flower that I made and stick it on my straw. You can give that a little bit of glue too so it doesn't blow away if it gets windy out. Then I'm going to cut my straw. I want to cut it pretty short. I'm going to cut it right in front of my flower there. So that's where the hummingbird's going to stick his beak in to get the nectar. Okay, so then the only thing you have left to do is make your hanging piece for it. So I've got some ribbon here. I'm going to use some ribbon. Let me pause it while I do that. Okay, so I've got my bottle ready. So once your glue is completely dry, because we don't want any liquid to come out, you mix up your hummingbird food, which is 1 cup of water. You heat up your water and add 1/4 cup of sugar and dissolve it, and then let it cool. So once that's all cooled, you're going to pour it into your container. Make sure you put your finger on your straw when you fill it up, or else the water is going to come right out your hole because you don't have your cap on. So put your solution, your sugar water or nectar, in there. Pour it in. Keep your finger on that straw so you get the cap on nice and tight. Cap on tight. Then you can take, a little bit might leak out when you take your finger off, but not much. Oh, see, none came out of mine. Then you have a hummingbird feeder. All right, enjoy.